Period number 3. Set to start. 4-on-4. And away they go. Puck deep behind Victor. Oliver back for it there. Hawks, Oliver, loose puck. KC come up with it. Dump behind the net there. Up to the ringette line. Still KC with possession. Back behind the net. Just out of the reach of Shigehiro there. KC down to the hash marks. La Rochelle over on the far side. Still even strength here. We're 12 seconds. And then KC will go on the power play. Oliver not able to get it out. Off the wall, still kept in. Shot off the ankle of Martin there, bounces into the hash marks. La Rochelle's able to throw it up the ice.
Oh, here he goes. A one-on-one opportunity.
He gets the puck back. Good
nice
shot.
Gets his own rebound. Puts it
Yeah,
away.
he gets it. Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Oh.
Wow. Great effort by La Rochelle. Yeah, he has. He's due for at least 2. Wow. Odd play at the gate there. And
Now, are they going to go to Toronto for this one? Because, I mean, let's get
maybe.
an overhead
Yeah,
look
I
at
think
this
they
here.
probably should.
Did it cross the line?
We'll never know. I think we call it Tasquin, actually. Yeah. KC with a stretch pass through the middle. It's off skates to Chome. Through Treasure. Bridges giving chase. Treasure getting a stick on it. A loose puck. Rolling into the corner. Bridges will go after it. Gets it to Treasure. Treasure pinned behind the net there with Bridges. Loose puck. Bridges still trying to get it loose. Tried to give it to Treasure. He'll walk out from behind the net. Gives it to Chome. Chome couldn't get all of it. And KC will throw it up to center. Parrott with possession. He'll turn and fire it back into the zone. Up to the hash marks. Chome's shot is blocked, and KC will come back the other way. Good hit from Chome. Needs some support, though. KC's first to it. Good hit from Treasure as well. Puck loose in the corner. Oliver will pick that one up as Chome makes another hit. Oliver through the slot. Able to slip coverage there with some speed now into the zone. Centered pass for Duff. Duff turns and fires. Deflected into the corner. Oliver tried to give it back to him again and couldn't through traffic. Knights will come back. Spurs will come back through the other way. Back to the point. Brody tries to put it through bodies. Couldn't get it out of the zone. KC back towards the net. Deflection or block off Babiak there into the corner. KC still with possession. And Martin separates man from puck. Brody picks up the loose one, and he's now over center. He's in offside. Linesman elected not to call it that, but that's okay. Martin keeps it into the blue line briefly. Babiak picks up the loose puck. Floater. Just waited a half second too long to get that shot off, and it's deflected high. Tries to center it. It's into traffic. Back to Martin. No. KC will send it across ice. Good stick check there from Parrott. From Bossy. And battle ensuing for it there. Doucette back to Bossy. Over to Martin. Martin looking for somebody through the middle, but there was no one. And KC will try and turn it back the other way. They got a favorable bounce off the stick of Bossy. Great save by VTS, keeping it a 1-goal game. Face off to the right of Victor. Chambers to take the draw. He'll win it to the wall where Chome battles for it. Slips past him and Chambers back into the corner. KC behind the net out to the point. Down to the hash marks. Chambers pressing that. Puck is carried out by Shigehiro. He'll try and give it to Chambers, but it was a little soft and intercepted. Shigehiro picks up the loose puck at center and dumps it in. Perrin giving chase. That was a deflection off a stick high, and it looks like it'll be outside the zone. They're going to go outside, yes, for the face-off. Chambers, Shigehiro, and Perrin up front. Chome and Hawks on defense. 15:49 to go here in the third. Still a one-goal game. Have there been any shots? I don't see them on the board. No shots at all. 0 shots. Shigehiro dancing around in the corner there, trying to find an open stick. KC now back the other way. Cross-centered pass was missed. Chambers battling for it. Pushed forward by Bossy. Nope, pardon me, by Hawks. And KC will bring it back in. Chome keeping his man wide. Puck behind the net for Hawks to Chambers. Out of the reach of Perrin. Shot. Good save by Victor. Rebound is gobbled up by the defense. And Chambers battle. Perrin and Chambers battling to get it out. They will get it over the blue line. KC now dumping it in again. Victor out to play it. It rolls under his stick. KC first to it. Chome with a nice pick in the slot there. He'll get it back behind his own net. Sends it to the blue line. It's kept in. Shot through traffic. Big rebound. Great save. And centered pass. Oh, lead pass for Perrin, but it was just inches out of his reach. We'll get a face-off, however, in the offensive zone with 14:23 to go. Very close, very close. Face-off left to the goaltender for KC. Bridges with the draw. He's got Treasure and Oliver next to him. Martin on defense with Parrott. Bridges will be waved out of the box, waved out of the circle, and Treasure will go in. I guess it would be the other side, Oliver, that got the infraction. Treasure wins it back, but it's out of the reach of Bridges, and KC are back the other way. KC with a drag around the defenseman. No control over it, though. Rolls behind the net. Loose puck is pushed back into the corner. Oliver picks that one up. Tries to center for Bridges. They can't get together on it. Victor has to make a nice blocker save there. Oliver's going to try again. Chip for Bridges. Bridges will whack it out of the zone. It's out to center. Given to Oliver. Tries to get it to Bridges. At the blue line, he does. They're in on side, but KC will strip them of the puck and come back the other way. Stalling at the blue line, they'll dump it in. Oliver pressing. KC, Martin able to step in there and push the puck forward to Treasure. Treasure not able to get it off the wall. Puck is pushed back into the corner. Bridges pushing and shoving. Martin finds Oliver with some space. He'll dump it in. And it rolls into the KC zone. On the change, though, they'll get a wide open run at the net. And they'll bury it. Which will make it 5-3 with 13:08 to go here in the third period. Not a great change there from the Senators. And the KC are able to capitalize. Senators will need to shake that one off and press back. Face-off won by the KC Spurs. They could not get it into the zone on side. They'll give the puck up, and La Rochelle will push it to Dissette, who sends it across ice. KC picked that bouncing puck off, and they're back into the zone. KC behind their own net. Stripped by La Rochelle for Doucette. He'll chip it out of the zone for Babiak. And La Rochelle, no, pardon me, Bossy will pick up the loose puck for La Rochelle. Backhand, big rebound. Oh, couldn't get enough on it. It rolls in, though. Goaltender couldn't get enough on it to keep it out, and it's a 5-4 game.
A day was hungry.
He was hungry. I think he gets that one, does he not?
I hope so.
No, it looks like it was Bossy that got that one. He was the last man in. But La Rochelle should get an assist, I would think. So, life back on the Senators bench. 1-goal game again with 12:33 to go here in the third. Shots are something to something. Doesn't really matter. I haven't been counting, obviously. La Rochelle wins the draw for Duff. Duff back to Hawks. Hawks over to Martin. Martin up the wall to Doucette. Out of his reach, though. KC with possession. Get pressure from La Rochelle. Up the wall. Hawks will step into it. It slips away from him, but right to Duff, and Duff will dump it in. Centered. Stretch pass is missed, and that'll be icing. And so we'll get a face-off back in KC Spurs territory. So apparently it was Duff from La Rochelle. I don't think that's right.
No.
But maybe it is.
Hey,
Who am I don't know what the shots are either, so whatever.
Who are we? We are just the commentators.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
we don't make any of the rules.
We can only say what we see, which
That's
is
right.
not very much. And less every day.
Totally. I didn't even bring my glasses.
Nope. Battle at the hash marks here in KC zone. 11:46 to play here in the third. Babiak tries to walk out with possession. He'll have it stripped, and it's back the other way. Good defensive play there by Hawks, and he'll get the puck out of the zone. Knights, Spurs are in offside, so they will touch it and we'll get a whistle. With 11:31 to go, 5-4 the score in favor of the home team. Knights Senators with a recent one. That's the problem with commentating for more than one team, is you get the names wrong pretty consistently. Babiak with the draw. Spurs able to get to that puck and send it in deep. Chomey will go back for it behind the net. Rolls it up to Perrin. Perrin makes a move around the defenders. And it's kept in at the blue line by the Spurs. Chomey will go back for it near corner here. Babiak in there as well. Babiak pushing it up to Shigehiro. He'll move it up the wall. No, he's going to get dragged down. We got two going to the box. Chomey and number, we'll say three, okay, for KC Spurs. So coincidental minors, that'll be still 5-on-5 even strength. We'll get a face-off next to Victor to his right with 11:01 to play here in the third. Babiak with the draw. He's got Shigehiro and Perrin with him up front. Parrott in the corner battling for it. Brody pushes it up the wall. Bounces funny off a stanchion. Good save. Loose puck rolls to Babiak in front of the net. Babiak with Perrin in front. Each elects to carry it. And Perrin will pick up the loose puck as no one sees where it is. Nearly makes a move that gets him in front of the net. Babiak picks up the loose puck and sends it to the net. Oh, loose puck there. I don't think Shigehiro could get a shot on it, but KC will touch the puck, and they will go to the box for tripping. Big number 6 protesting, but it's not going to help them.
Let's go power play.
And so power play, yes, for the power play for the Senators. Bridges out there with Chambers and Finley up front. Martin and Bossy on defense. Puck back to Martin. Over to Bossy with some space. He's walking to the net, but not quite enough traffic yet. Goaltender sees that one, holds on to it. We'll get another face-off, this time to his right. Bridges will take the draw. He's got Chambers on his right. Martin back here on defense. Bossy on the far point. Pushed back to Bossy. Cross ice for Martin. Martin at the net. It's intercepted by the Spurs, but Martin gets the bouncing puck back. And Finley will touch. He'll bring it back into the zone. He didn't actually touch it, but they blew the whistle anyway. So, offside the call. We'll have a face-off outside the zone. Babiak now out with Chambers and Bridges. Martin and Bossy still on defense. Pardon me, Duff out there. Bridges with the puck now, trying to set it up. He'll get in deep. Babiak will swing in for it. No, pardon me, Duff will swing in for it. Back to Bossy. Bossy tries to get it across to Chambers, but his pass is intercepted. And KC Spurs will send it all the way down. Bossy back for it. He'll drop it for Duff. And puck will remain behind the net. Bossy will go back for it. To Martin. Martin dumps it in, and Bridges will give chase with Duff. Puck in feet. Chambers will pick it up, send it back to Bossy. Bossy back down to Chambers. Chambers cross ice to Martin. It's off his ankle and out of the zone. And Bossy will go back to the blue line. Bridges over the line and dumps it in. Goaltender back there to play it. No pressure, and so it's dumped all the way down the ice. Victor forced to cover it. No, sneakily he leaves it. And Parrott will bring it back. Doucette now tries to center a pass. It's picked off by KC. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Parrott will carry it out of the zone. He'll send it forward for Doucette. Gets a stick on it and sends it in deep. He'll go back for it behind the net. It rolls to Chambers. Shot through traffic, blocked by the defenseman, and he'll dance it out to the blue line and send it all the way in. Victor flattens it out and leaves it for Parrott. Even strength indeed. That's it for the power play. Oliver with the loose puck now, with some speed over the line. He'll fire it at the goaltender. Nice high shot over the glove, but goaltender makes the save, and we'll have a face-off to his left. With 8:17 to play here, 5-4 the score in favor of the home team, KC Spurs. La Rochelle will take the draw. He's got Oliver and Treasure, I believe, either side of him. Hawks and Chome on defense. Pardon me, La Rochelle there up on the wing. Chome intercepts the puck but loses it. And Victor makes a massive save on a point-blank breakaway.
8 minutes to go in the third.
Nice block from Chome there in front of the net. Puck bouncing to Treasure. He stumbles. He'll recover, though, and brings it behind the net. Pushed forward, but right onto the stick of KC, and they'll shoot it in deep. Oliver able to get enough on it to send it out of the zone. And Chome picks up the puck, flopped into the zone. He'll carry it in. He's stick checked. It comes back to center ice. Martin with it for Chome. Chome tips it, going for a change. Spurs now at the blue line, dumping it in. No one. Bossy gets to it first. Oliver tries to chip it past the defender at the blue line, but can't. It's back into the slot. KC with a man that was free, just couldn't get the puck on his stick. Rolls into the corner. Babiak going to the point. Spurs looking dangerous here. Big save from VTS there, and Oliver with a break. His shot right into the pads there. It goes into the corner. Another shot from the point there, deflected.
Oh, referee's arms up.
And Spurs will take one. Looks like big number 9, Burns, will go back into the box. And we'll see a 2-minute power play here with 6:38 to play in the third. Senators will call a timeout, so we'll take a brief moment, let them reflect, and we'll be back in a moment here for balance of the period. All right, 30-second timeout over. We'll get lined up here in the KC Spurs zone. Left of the goaltender, number 31. Babiak will take the draw. A lot of traffic in front of the net there. No winger on the wall here for the Senators. Brody will try and push it back to Martin. It's in traffic. They'll battle for it. Comes to the blue line. It's pushed through Martin. He didn't have much of a chance there, but he'll regroup with it in his own zone. And he'll carry it with some speed into the zone, but loses control of it at the blue line, and now Perrin is the last man back. He'll push it for Babiak. Babiak will roll away from pressure and carry it himself. Makes a move, makes another move, hasn't lost it yet. Finds some space in the zone. Makes another turn. He's still got possession of it. He's got 4 other players there. Cross to Duff. Duff with a shot.
What a shot!
Beautiful shot.
Duff scores the Hattie.
That's 3 for him. Holy, guy's on fire. Up over the goaltender's blocker. It's a tie game. 5-all with 5:47 to play. Capitalizing on the power play. Here we go. 4th goal in 2 games for Peyton Duff. 3 tonight. And game is tied at 5 with 5 and a change to play here in the third. Good pressure in the neutral ice. Shigehiro picks up the loose puck. He'll chip it over to Bossy. Bossy pushes it up to the blue line, but Spurs will take possession. And Spurs with an open man. Fortunate he couldn't get a hold of it for the Senators. Bossy for Babiak. Babiak with a bit of a step on the defender. Tries to find Perrin in front. Couldn't quite reach it. Shot from Bossy's deflected. Goalie pushes it into the corner. Another shot. Tip.
Nice
And
tip.
the rebound from Babiak is just wide of the far post. Perrin back to the point. Quick shot. No traffic in front there. The Spurs will blindly throw it up the wall. They're able to corral it at the center line, though, and then try and set up. They'll dump it in deep and try to be first to it. Parrott throws it in front. Bossy picks that one up and chips it up to center. KC, Spurs dump it back in. Parrott with a bit more space. He's got one chasing him, though. He'll get it across to Bossy. Bossy. His pass is behind Perrin. Parrott gets control of it now at the ringette line and tries to send it out. They're going to call too many men penalty. On who?
Yeah,
Both?
I think they were
Like
both changed.
both teams?
No.
It's got to be both. It's got to be both.
They were both changing.
Wow.
Rubbish.
Okay. Well, not the greatest place for the puck to go, and Senators pay the price. So with 4:15 to go here in the third, we'll go on the penalty kill yet again. La Rochelle will take the draw. He's out there with Duff. Chome and Hawks on defense. Spurs win that one into the corner. They're battling there with Chome. He'll push it into the other corner. Duff gets to it first. He'll get control of it and send it down the ice wisely. 4 minutes even to play here in the third. 1:43 left in the penalty. Casey behind their own net. Errant pass. Duff gets to it first and sends it back in. Duff is everywhere. Another bobbled play, and Duff ends up with it on his stick again. Maybe they should just give it to him every time. Seems like he's the one who's getting it regardless. So KC struggling to get out of their own zone. Doucette now will try and stay with the big number 9, who surprisingly isn't in the box right now. He rolls to the net, gets a backhand off, but Victor's ready for it. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. He's had at least 2, like maybe 3 penalties today, I think. Yeah, I would agree with that. La Rochelle with the draw. No, pardon me, that's Oliver. He'll win that one back to Parrott. Parrott with pressure, sent up the wall. Doucette battling for it. And Casey will come off the wall with it. Shot off the post. That was a dangerous one. And it rolls far side. Casey still with possession. Back to the point. Back to the hash marks. Good blocking of lanes there. The puck rolls behind the net and is thrown out to the point. Kept in, though, by KC. Bobbled, and Doucette will send it out to center. Oliver battling for it there. KC will try and regroup with 23 seconds to go in the power play. Carry it in on side. Chipped across to the hash marks, far side. Down low. Looking for open sticks. Back to the point. Walking in now. Shot is wide of the net and rolls out for Oliver. He's able to get a stick on it and send it out as the penalty expires. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to play here in the third. Tie game, 5-all, even strength. Perrin with pressure, bounces off of him into the corner. Centers a pass. Oh! And a shot, bobbled, bounced by Treasure. Made it to the net. Goaltender was handcuffed. It rolled behind the net. Kept in at the point, given to Chambers. Over to Perrin. Shot into the glove, just wide of the net there, but goalie will hold on to it. And we'll get a face-off deep.
This goalie, great rebounds have not been good today. So, I mean, getting that puck on net.
He's tall. Like we can get it in his feet. We should get something to happen. Senators rewarded here with a good penalty kill with a face-off down low. Puck shot into the chest. Yeah, and Chome gets back. They're going to call a penalty on him for hooking.
A hook.
Didn't seem like he had his stick high at all, but okay. Interesting. Okay, so Bossy will get a hooking penalty. Not really sure how that worked out. With 1:40 to play, and Casey will take a timeout. All right. Casey with the win on the faceoff. Chambers battling for it there. Keeping pressure. Oh, that just out of his reach, but the puck comes out of the zone, and so they will have to clear. Penalty will continues here. Casey with some speed coming into the zone. Will roll all the way around behind the net. At the hash mark, centered pass. Good save. And the loose puck gets kicked into the corner by KC. Perrin short side here defending. Chambers on the far side. Man in front, loose puck. Oh. Hands up on an open stick. And with 57 seconds to go, the penalty to Bossy is over. And 6-1 lead for the classy KC Spurs. 6-5, pardon me, lead. 1 goal lead is where I was going with that. For the classy KC Spurs. Babiak will take the draw. Puck won back to Hawks. Hawks with some pressure. Last minute of play indeed. Cross ice pass for Martin. He loses it off his stick, and Knights KC are back the other way. Treasure in there recovers. No trip call there. I don't know why not. They called everything else. Shigehiro tries to push it forward for Treasure. Treasure will carry it forward. No, it just bounced off the end of his stick. 27 seconds to go here. It's dumped all the way down yet again. And that'll be icing. We'll get a face-off deep in KC territory with 22.3 seconds to play. Babiak will take the draw. I believe he's got Shigehiro and Bridges up front with him. Martin with the puck, tries to fire it in. It's blocked. Puck!
It's like the freaking Canada World Juniors game.
Nice. Bridges drags that one away into the corner. And we're going to call another tripping penalty, I'm sure. Yep. Let it go. Bridges clearly upset by that one. He'll get ejected, so that will do it with about 5 seconds to play here.
I hope he legitimately did get the puck first, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not really wasn't a good call, but we should be used to that by now. So with 5.4 seconds to play, we're down by 1. Short a man on a questionable call. And that will do it from Collingwood. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at the next one.